In this example, we're going to learn a lot of different ways to write a number. We're going to write numbers in expanded form, the word name, and the place value form, and also the place value form in a table. So notice here we have all of the definitions, and this is in your packet if you want to refer to it, and we're going to reference these ideas as we work through the problems. So let's go to the first problem. Write the following numbers in the indicated forms. So here we're given 437, and we're asked to put it in the place value form in a table. So 437, we can call this a number or numeral, and sometimes we also call it the place value form, but it's not in a table showing the individual place values. So to put it in the table, the 4 is in the hundreds place, the 3 is in the tens place, and the 7 is in the ones place. Now for expanded form, basically we want to represent this number as the sum of the products of the digits with their place value. So that sounds really fancy, but let's just think about what this means. So if we have 4 hundreds, that's the same as 4 times 100. So 4 copies of 100. So think of this as 4 flats. You had the 4 100 represented by flats. Then we combine this. So when we think of combining, we add with 3 tens or 3 rods, which we can write as 3 times 10. And then finally we had 7 ones. So plus, combine that with 7 units. So notice when we write an expanded form, we first write the digit in the corresponding place value, and we write this for multiplication times the place value that we're in. Then we're going to write addition in between because we're summing or combining these all together. So we have the digit in the place value of the tens place is 3, so it's 3 times 10 or 3 copies of 10. And in the ones place we have 7. 7 times 1. Now let's write the word name. So for the word name, when you have 3-digit numbers, and writing 3-digit numbers is going to be important, you start by writing the digit in the hundreds place, if there is one, followed by the word 100. So here we have 400. So let's start with that. 400. Now we don't write 400, 310, 7 ones. We actually look at the last 2 digits, okay? We're not going to write 3 tens. Remember, we have special names for numbers in the tens place. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So you have to know those special words, which you're probably familiar with by now. And if not, they're on the previous slide. So for 3 tens, we would write 30. And then for the 7 ones, we don't follow it by the word ones. We just say 7. So this would be 437. Whenever we're connecting a tens place value and a ones place value, where neither of the digits are 0, we put a hyphen in between the tens place value word and the units place value word. Let's try another one. In this example, we're given the word name. We're asked to put the place value form in a table, find the number form, or the number or numeral, and the expanded form. So here we notice we have 896. So remember when we wrote the word name, we said we find the digit in the hundreds place and follow it by 100. So that means there's an 8 in the hundreds place. Then these represent our last 2 digits. Since there's a hyphen there, the 90 tells us the value in the tens place, and 90 represents 9 tens. And then we have a 6 in the ones place. So this is the place value form in a table. So the number form or the place value form is just writing this not in a table. So this is easy once you've done the place value, 896. Now for the expanded form, we start with the largest place value, and we're going to write 8 times 100, so the digit times the place value, combined with or summed with 9 times 10, plus 6 times 1. And that will be our expanded form. We have one more left. In this example, we're given the expanded form, and we're going to transform it into the place value form, number form, and word name. So remember how we did this in the other direction. We found the number in the hundreds place and then multiplied it by 100. So here the 9 is in the hundreds place, so that's where it's going to go in the table. We have 0 times 10, so notice if we don't have any of a certain place value, if we have a 0, we write the 0 as a placeholder. So I'm going to put 0 in the tens place. So we wouldn't just want to write the 9 and the 6 like this, because this would mean, since we use a place value system, 9 tens and 6 ones. We want 9 hundreds, so we need to write a 0 in the tens place to show that there are 0 tens and that the 6 is in the 1, the 9 is in the hundreds. So 6 in the ones place. So the number form is 906. And now the word name. So we take the digit in the hundreds place, 9, and follow it by the word 100. Now we're going to write the combined form of the tens and one places. So we don't have any tens, we have 0 tens, but we don't write that. We just think of this as looking at these numbers combined. 0, 6 is the same as the number 6. So we would write 900, and this would just be 6. And we're done.